All right, the NYPD taking a new step to fight illegal parking.
So police are now using a special device that's redefining what it means to boot your car.
New York City, a city where finding a parking spot can feel like winning the lottery, the NYPD is rolling out a new weapon in the battle against parking violators, the Barnacle windshield boot. This innovative device, weighing in at 17 pounds, latches onto vehicles' windshields like a stubborn barnacle on a ship's hull. Unlike traditional metal boots that lock wheels, the Barnacle obstructs drivers' views, effectively immobilizing the vehicle until fines are paid. Chief of Transportation Philip Rivera sees the Barnacle as a game-changer, offering a solution to hold violators accountable, reduce parking congestion, and address vehicles that are causing headaches for the community. With its industrial-grade suction cups exerting a whopping 1,000 pounds of force, attempting to remove the Barnacle without paying fines is no easy task.
The device uses two industrial-grade suction cups that provide 1,000 pounds of suction, and it sticks like a marine crustacean, blocking the view of the driver.
While still in its pilot phase, this new approach to parking enforcement has the potential to revolutionize how the city deals with parking violations. Join us as we delve into the impact, effectiveness, and public response to this innovative tool reshaping the landscape of parking enforcement in the heart of the Big Apple. Welcome to the future of parking in NYC. In New York City, illegal parking is a pervasive issue that contributes to significant traffic congestion and public safety concerns. With limited parking spaces available in the densely populated metropolis, drivers often resort to parking in restricted areas, blocking traffic lanes, fire hydrants, crosswalks, and bus stops. This widespread disregard for parking regulations exacerbates congestion on already congested streets, leading to delays for commuters, emergency responders, and public transportation services.
Harlem residents say that illegally parked cars are putting them at risk.
And it's members of the NYPD who are putting the cars there.
Moreover, illegal parking poses serious safety risks by impeding the flow of traffic, hindering emergency vehicle access, and creating hazardous conditions for pedestrians and cyclists. From double-parked vehicles to unauthorized parking in designated zones, the consequences of illegal parking extend beyond mere inconvenience, impacting the efficiency of urban mobility and jeopardizing public safety. Addressing this issue requires innovative solutions and effective enforcement measures to ensure compliance with parking regulations and alleviate the negative effects of illegal parking on New York City's streets. Traditional enforcement methods for managing parking violations in New York City have faced numerous challenges. Historically, the primary approach has involved issuing tickets or fines to violators, along with the application of physical wheel clamps or boots to immobilize vehicles. However, these methods have several limitations. Firstly, issuing tickets relies heavily on human enforcement, which can be inconsistent and time-consuming, leading to delays in addressing violations. Additionally, while wheel clamps effectively immobilize vehicles, they can be cumbersome to install and remove, posing logistical challenges for enforcement officers. Furthermore, some drivers have resorted to tampering with or removing wheel clamps illegally, undermining their effectiveness as a deterrent. Traditional enforcement measures often fail to address the root causes of illegal parking, such as limited parking availability and inadequate signage. As a result, there has been a growing need for innovative solutions that address these challenges more effectively and efficiently. The Barnacle is a revolutionary parking enforcement device designed to address illegal parking in urban environments like New York City. Unlike traditional wheel boots, which physically immobilize vehicles by locking their wheels, the Barnacle attaches directly to the windshield of a parked vehicle, obstructing the driver's view and preventing them from operating the vehicle until fines are paid. This innovative device consists of a polycarbonate body equipped with commercial-grade suction cups capable of exerting up to 1,000 pounds of force, ensuring a secure attachment to the windshield. Once applied, the Barnacle renders the vehicle inoperable, effectively deterring drivers from ignoring parking regulations.
Two giant suction cups that are engaged in a self-contained pump within the Barnacle. Basically, it makes it impossible for you to drive because you can't see through your window.
Unlike traditional wheel boots, the Barnacle offers several advantages. Firstly, its design eliminates the need for physical contact with the vehicle's tires, reducing the risk of damage or tampering. Additionally, the Barnacle's compact size and lightweight construction make it easier for enforcement officers to transport and deploy, streamlining the enforcement process. Moreover, Barnacle's use of suction cups instead of mechanical clamps allows for quick and efficient installation, minimizing disruptions to traffic flow and enhancing enforcement efficiency. Furthermore, Barnacle's transparent design enables drivers to see through it, ensuring compliance with regulations regarding obstructed views. In contrast to traditional wheel boots, which may require physical removal by enforcement personnel, the Barnacle can be easily removed by the driver upon payment of fines or entry of a code provided by the issuing authority. This self-release feature enhances convenience for drivers and reduces the burden on enforcement agencies. Overall, the Barnacle represents a significant advancement in parking enforcement technology, offering a more efficient, user-friendly, and effective solution for addressing illegal parking in urban areas. The NYPD's decision to adopt the Barnacle for a pilot program stemmed from the escalating challenges posed by illegal parking in New York City. Recognizing the need for innovative solutions to address this persistent issue, the department embarked on a trial of the Barnacle device to assess its effectiveness in enhancing parking enforcement efforts.
The device is called the Barnacle, and it sucks onto the windshield of cars whose owners aren't paying their parking tickets. Over the past few days, the NYPD has launched a pilot program using the device to target illegally parked trucks in Queens.
The pilot program, initiated in response to the growing prevalence of illegal parking violations, aims to test the viability of the Barnacle as a tool for improving compliance with parking regulations and reducing congestion on city streets. By deploying the Barnacle on illegally parked trucks, the NYPD seeks to target vehicles that pose a significant hindrance to traffic flow and pedestrian safety. Operational details of the program include leasing 4 Barnacle devices, each costing $250 per month to operate. These devices were deployed during an operation in Queens, where illegally parked trucks were identified as a particularly pressing issue. The strategic deployment of the Barnacle in areas with high concentrations of parking violations reflects the NYPD's proactive approach to addressing the root causes of traffic congestion and public safety concerns. The goals of the pilot program encompass holding parking violators accountable, reducing parking congestion, and improving overall traffic management in the city. By leveraging the Barnacle's advanced technology and self-release mechanism, the NYPD aims to streamline the enforcement process while minimizing disruptions to traffic flow. Additionally, the department hopes to gather valuable data and feedback during the pilot phase to inform future decision-making and potential expansion of the program to other areas of the city. The NYPD's pilot program with the Barnacle represents a proactive and innovative approach to addressing the complex challenges of parking enforcement in New York City. Initial observations of the Barnacle's impact on reducing illegal parking have shown promising results. Data from the pilot program indicate a noticeable decrease in the number of illegally parked vehicles in areas where the Barnacle was deployed. Enforcement officers report improved compliance with parking regulations as drivers are deterred by the prospect of having their vehicles immobilized by the device.
Enter the code IN and take the Barnacle off your windshield. Once you take it off, you will need to return it to one of Barnacle's drop boxes. Don't let parking mistakes ruin your day or wallet. Barnacle is modernizing the way we solve parking challenges without being overly punitive.
Feedback from the public and local stakeholders has been largely positive, with residents and businesses expressing appreciation for the NYPD's proactive approach to addressing parking violations. Drivers who have encountered the Barnacle firsthand have praised its effectiveness in deterring illegal parking while acknowledging the inconvenience of having their vehicles immobilized. In addition to promoting compliance with parking regulations, the Barnacle enhances safety for parking managers and convenience for motorists. Its self-removal feature allows drivers to release the device themselves upon payment of fines, reducing the need for manual intervention by enforcement personnel. Furthermore, Barnacle's GPS tracking capabilities enable authorities to monitor the location of immobilized vehicles and detect any attempts at tampering or removal. The Barnacle has been adopted by several other cities and institutions across the United States, including Greeley, Colorado, and Charleston, South Carolina. Reports from these locations suggest positive outcomes, with reductions in illegal parking and improved compliance with parking regulations observed. Feedback from users indicates that the Barnacle has been effective in deterring parking violations while promoting safety and convenience for motorists. New York City can learn valuable lessons from these experiences in terms of public acceptance, effectiveness, and enforcement strategy. By examining the implementation and outcomes of the Barnacle in other cities, NYC can gain insights into best practices for deploying the device, managing public perception, and maximizing its impact on reducing parking violations. While the Barnacle has shown promise, some technical and operational hurdles have been reported, such as difficulties with device removal in extreme weather conditions or instances of malfunctioning suction cups. Additionally, public criticism has focused on privacy concerns associated with the device's GPS tracking capabilities, raising questions about potential surveillance and data privacy issues.
Experts point us to countless videos online showing how a boot can be defeated. Some of the videos we found have been viewed millions of times, but no videos for hacking the Barnacle, at least not yet.
Civil liberties organizations have expressed reservations about the implications of widespread GPS tracking on individual privacy rights and the need for transparent policies to govern its use in parking enforcement efforts. The Barnacle's been a game changer in tackling parking mayhem during NYPD's pilot program. As we look ahead with promising results and thumbs up from the crowd, it's likely we'll see this program spread citywide. Do you have any thoughts on how the Barnacle is holding up? Share them. Your input is key to making our streets safer and smoother. Let's steer towards a better urban jungle together. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all the latest on city innovation and street smarts.